Hello witches, welcome back to the channel. Once again, this is Sectarios. So today we're going to do something a little bit different. I haven't really been posting any readings for a while. So today I want to go ahead and post a reading for the new year for 2020. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And I'm going to go ahead and just get right into it. So I'm using the Mina Tarot by Inner Hue again. And I've been feeling really deep vibes lately. I'll say it like that. There's a lot of shifting energies. We did just have a solar eclipse this dark moon on Christmas Day. So that brings a lot of transformative energy, which usually with the eclipses, it will last for like 3 to 6 months after. So, and you can even really feel the effects before the eclipse comes as well. So that I feel is very much at play, at least going into 2020. So we can expect some things to be shifting around and changing around. I mean, the new year anyway, just culturally and socially, is all about a lot of changes taking place, new beginnings and things like that. So, and also things coming to an end. So with the solar eclipse that we had as well, I feel like that's just really amplifying that energy and really pushing things through. I feel like this is like a breakthrough energy. And this could also be internalized. Like this could be something just within yourself or within the people around you. This could be a time of breakthrough in relationships and things like that because of that internal shifting energy, I feel. And that could also be, you know, once again with this time of year in the Northern Hemisphere, Christmas, New Year's Eve, things like that, brings that shift in that social energy like I was talking about. So that could be part of this as well, of what I'm feeling. And what else am I feeling? Before I get to the cards, you know, you guys know I like to say what I'm sensing psychically, and the wall just popped twice, once right there and once right there. What else am I feeling? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just feeling those really deep shifts of energy taking place. And I feel like, yeah, they probably are very strongly internal shifts and changes. But like I said, that trickles out into the world around us, into our relationships and things like that. So that's what I'm feeling the strongest. It'll be interesting to see what the cards will add to that. So let's go ahead and do that part. Now I align myself with the Most High God and the Holy Spirit Hecate. Please communicate the truth to me through these cards so that I may be guided for the highest good of all. Thank you, and so mote it be. Please give us your divine guidance for this new year so that we can use the energies for our highest good, greatest success, and joy. Thank you, and so mote it be. So I'm going to do a full Celtic cross spread since we're doing the entire year. Okay, let me take a look at these real quick so I can just sort of see what we're looking at as an overall picture. Okay. Interesting. We have a lot of wands here. I feel like they're dominating the spread. Yeah, definitely. And then we have the Sun card as well as the only major arcana. So interesting, a lot of fiery energy. I have not looked at the astrology of 2020 yet to see like what elements and all of that are going to be amplified or whatever, but there's a lot of fire energy coming up in this spread. So let's just get right into this. The first card that we have, which will be representing like us for the coming year, is the Seven of Wands. I don't know if the camera light is going to like whitewash the card or if you can see it. I know it's like usually when I hold it up close, it's like whitewashed. But I think you guys can see it from this distance. Hopefully you can. So it's the Seven of Wands representing us. So this energy is, well, it's fiery. It's almost like the fires of courage. Like I can feel this energy. It feels like boiling, bubbling, fiery energy that just rises up from your core in a time when you need to be courageous. That's the energy of this card. The Seven of Wands is about standing up for yourself, standing up for others. It could be in like a sort of a conflict situation, but it could also be just standing up for what you believe in and having the courage to pursue your dreams, your passions, your goals, sort of on your own without anyone else's approval or anyone supporting you and things like that. So it looks like 2020 will be a time to embody this energy. 2020 is going to be the year where it's time to sort of step out of your comfort zone, push yourself forward, light that fire under your ass, get yourself out there. Okay, pursue whatever it is that you have been feeling like you want to, but you sort of just hold yourself back a little bit for whatever reasons. Okay, that's what the Seven of Wands is saying here. The next card is the Knight of Wands. So that's a really beautiful card too. The Knight of Wands is, I love how I always do this in the readings. The Seven of Wands. The Knight of Wands is putting that energy into action, putting it into motion. So really I should have just said, the Seven of Wands is just that courageous, bubbling, boiling energy rising up from your core, giving you the strength and fire, to do what you need to do. Well, the Knight of Wands is putting that energy into action. So this is making those moves, whatever that is for you, and pursuing it with enthusiasm and excitement, really being swept up in that energy and letting it empower your actions. Okay? And that's in the position of the present. So the energy is basically telling you, don't wait when 2020 begins. Don't even wait now. Start getting everything ready now as much as you can. And sort of make a plan to see what you're going to be able to do realistically to take the steps that you need to take to do whatever it is that you need to do this coming year. The crossing card is the Four of Cups. So once again, I just did it again as the crossing card. So the Four of Cups is about reevaluating things. So like I said, with the planning and taking steps and things like that, that's what this card is about. It's about sort of telling you don't linger too long in that place. Maybe it's already saying that we've been lingering too long in that place of planning things, thinking things over, reevaluating things, because that can lead into like second guessing yourself and stuff like that if you do it for too long. So don't be like abusing this energy of planning and the mental side of things. Just like sort of, because what I'm seeing with the Seven of Wands and the Knight of Wands, it's like you need to take action. Don't wait. So don't let yourself get crossed up by this Four of Cups energy and thinking of what could have been as well, things that didn't work out or fell through. If things are not working with certain things that you've been trying, let it go. Move on. Do something else, okay? Don't linger in that energy. The next card is the Five of Cups. This is in our foundation position. So this is sort of the basis. Oh my God, I just did it again. The Five of Cups is about those failures. So anything that you have tried or been doing and it hasn't been working out, or it seems like you take a step forward, two steps back, just anything like that, any failures, any mistakes, any places or times when you fell short in some regard, don't linger in that energy. Instead, just move on to the next thing and take that fiery energy into yourself and allow that to sort of guide you in a way forward. You know, your passion is that fiery energy as well. So if something's not working out right now, either look at a different thing, a different project, a different goal, or look at different ways that you can manifest either the same thing or something similar. But once again, just don't linger in it. Move forward with it, okay? In the past position, we have the Maiden of Swords. So this is about, what does it mean in this spread? I feel like it's representing what do I want to say? Hang on. I have to think about this for a minute and how it relates to the spread. Ew. The Maiden of Swords here, I feel like is saying don't rely on others too much. Because one of the meanings with the Seven of Wands is sort of about being courageous within yourself, being able to go out of your own comfort zone on your own, really. And I feel like that is also highlighted here. Maybe some of these failures that you've had in the past have been related to the fact that you tried with other people and those people fell short or didn't put in as much effort as you or sabotage things in some other way. This is the year to do things on your own, I feel. At least that's what it's looking like with the cards we've seen so far. Because really with the Maiden of Swords, it is sort of that social energy of backstabbing, gossiping, sabotage at the social level, as well as intellectually. Like people stealing your ideas, things like that. So the message with this card is maybe avoid that as best you can, or take measures to protect yourself if you are going to be interacting with others, especially in pursuing goals and projects and things like that. Even in relationships, just take measures to protect yourself, or just maybe just avoid it altogether if you can. The next card is the Ace of Wands. So, very magical card here. This is about new energy in the social sphere. So this could also be telling you to find new people to work with, and connect with. Find a new social circle. You know, something like that could be at play with this energy, on your terms. Okay? I feel like a lot of us have been investing in, trusting, putting ourselves out there for, however you want to say it, with the same old crowd, okay? If that's you, this reading's calling you out. It's time to let go of that energy, let go of those people, or at least don't intermix your social circles and your social spheres, okay? Let one social sphere be your, whatever social sphere, and then let your other social sphere, your new social sphere, your new social circle that you're building be something that contributes to your advancement and things like that. So that could be something that's going on here. That's what I'm picking up on with some people who are watching this. So that's something to look at as well when it comes to 2020. The next card that we have is in the position of the future, and we have the Nine of Wands. Another beautiful energy. With the Nine of Wands, though, you have to be careful, because this is a great card to have if things have been slow, or if you haven't been making much progress. This is a great card to have, because the Nine of Wands is like an overabundance of opportunities coming your way. This could be in relationships, in work, in whatever sphere of your life that it manifests in. But this is that activity coming in and giving you many, many opportunities to take advantage of, or do, or accomplish your goals and whatever it is that you need to do. The sort of downside of this card is that it is an overabundance of things. So be careful not to take on too much. And this could also be related to the social energy that I was talking about. Don't take on too many burdens of other people. This is basically sort of a card of not only an abundance of opportunities, but also of, with that comes the responsibility for you to prioritize and, only take on what you can and what you should. So that's the energy with this. So that'll be important to pay attention to in 2020. Anything else that's coming with that card? I feel like it's not quite done yet. I feel like there's, with the Nine of Wands, there's also a callback to what I was saying at the beginning of this, making like plans and lists and step-by-step type things. That is also something that comes up with that card, with the prioritizing aspect. So you might want to look at that as well. Maybe, what am I trying to say? With like your daily routines and things like that, there could be some things that you need to shift around come 2020. So just think of that as well and where it fits in your life. The next card is the Three of Cups, and this is in the position of sort of the persona and the attitude that you need to adopt. The Three of Cups is a beautiful, wonderful card. It is an energy of celebration, happiness, joy, love, friendship, appreciation, and connection with the people in your life, with your social circles, with your friends, with your family. And it's a very light-hearted energy. So this is the energy that we're also being asked to adopt in 2020 as well. So I feel like that's a really nice balance with the Seven of Wands, Knight of Wands, fiery energy, that courageous energy, assertiveness almost. This is a great card to have paired with that. So a great energy to make sure that we're doing it all for the right reasons, okay? In pursuit of happiness, joy, and shared love, basically. So consider that as well. Then we have the Sun card, and this is in the position of outer influences. So this can represent either how we are going to be influencing others in 2020 or how they're going to be influencing us in 2020. And I feel like it's both in this circumstance because of what I've already said. With the Three of Cups persona, with the Ace of Wands, social energy, like I said, maybe pursuing new social circles and building a new social circle, a group of friends or something, or a group of, this could be something that's kind of career driven, like this could be a group of people that you're getting together in pursuit of a goal. So that's something that did come up. I didn't quite say it like that. But with that energy, we have the Sun card, because the Sun is all about taking this Three of Cups energy and really embodying that and putting that out there to the world. So with the Sun card, we are like the sun. We radiate out loving energy, and that's reflected to us. We also receive it and reflect it back to others. So this also has that relationship aspect, is my point. And that is a beautiful thing. So in 2020, let that light shine and let that love out. And the next card is the Nine of Swords. This is in our hopes and fears position. So I'm pretty sure that this is a fear. The Nine of Swords is about kind of stress and anxiety, even sometimes because of stress. It's also an energy of worry, feeling that things might not work out. Maybe this could be tied back to this Five of Cups and Four of Cups and Maiden and Maiden of Swords. This could be worries that what you've already been through is just going to happen again if you try again, something like that type of energy. This could also be related to the Nine of Wands that we have in the future position, with the overabundance of opportunity and all of that, and things like that, things coming your way to be put on your plate if you so choose and if you accept it. The Nine of Wands or the Nine of Swords can be if you take on too much and it starts to get you stressed out, it starts to get you fatigued and burdened down and things like that. So be wary of that. Like I said, with the Nine of Wands, don't let it become this, if that's the case of what this is representing. But if this is just representing worries of your future because of past situations and circumstances that you've been through, then you need to take steps and measures to make sure that it doesn't happen that way again. So if you've had failures in the past, take that as a lesson and see where it went wrong, why it went wrong, and just make sure that you don't repeat the same thing again. And you won't have these worries because you are actively taking care of yourself and making sure that those bad things don't happen again. And the final card is the King of Wands. So, like I said at the beginning of this, very much of a fiery energy. The King of Wands is similar to the Knight of Wands, with taking action with that fiery energy, but the King of Wands is more concrete. It has the foundation already of that Knight of Wands energy. So this is like the evolution out of that energy. So the foundation is laid with the Knight of Wands, and now this is building even further upon that. So taking that action in pursuit of your goals and in pursuit of your passions builds the foundation for you to get to this point. So that's why the King of Wands is our final outcome for 2020. So this energy is very powerful. The King of Wands is, if the Knight of Wands is like taking the first steps towards a goal or on a new journey or towards something, towards some new passion, some new project, something. The King of Wands is, once you are established, making even more powerful moves and taking even more dynamic action to just amplify the success of whatever it is that you are pursuing with the Knight of Wands. So this energy also does embody with the Three of Cups, or pair nicely with the Three of Cups and the Sun card, because this is also a very fatherly energy. It's a very nurturing energy. And using your power, your position of authority, your success to share with other people. Because really that's the end goal, isn't it? The reason why we ever really pursue some greatness is to share it with the people that we love. So that's what this energy is all about. And I feel like this is also a natural evolution with the way that these cards were laid out, because as we take steps towards our goals, towards our passions, our passions come to us to be expressed. And the only reason we express anything is to share it with the world, right? So that's what this energy is about. It's about that process of building things up in that way, sort of being a conduit of that energy, letting it out, letting it flow through us, sharing it with the world, sharing it with other people, connecting with other people who share the same passions, building something more with that energy, with that group effort and collective as well. And I feel like what this reading is saying is that a lot of us and a lot of y'all are going to be working on building your empire in 2020, okay? Your legacy and things like that. So that's what we're looking at. That's the reading for 2020. It looks like it's going to be a really nice, constructive, productive year. And just to tie it back now to the present with these energies that are shifting, I feel like this will be done quite quickly. It might not be, like I said, with the solar eclipse, transformation energies being 3 to 6 months. It might not even really even take that long. I feel like it will be actually rather quick going into the year. So that's the reading for 2020. I hope that you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching and participating with me. Thank you all to the new subscribers who have joined the channel. in 2019. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and it really excites me for continuing to produce content as well myself in 2020. So I'm really looking forward to that, and hope that the channel continues to grow and we can keep making better and better videos for you all. One more thing I want to throw into this. I have my private Facebook teaching group, the Hecate Gnostic Circle. If you do want to join that for the current price of $200, you really need to get in contact with me before the 1st of January, because my prices are upping for everything, for my group, for my readings, for my spell work services. I'm just upping my prices altogether in 2020. It's been a long time coming. I've had the same prices sort of set for like 3 years now. I need to up the prices for things. So that will be changing in 2020. So if you still want to book me for spell work or readings for my current prices, you still have until the 1st of January to do so. And if you want to join my private group for $200, you still have until January 1st to do so as well. But after that, things will be going up, and I will tell you all the new prices at some point in January, because I still haven't decided yet. But that's going to be all for this video. Thank you for watching. If you do want to get in contact with me for anything that I mentioned, the description box below has the links and information for how to get in contact with me for all of that. I hope that you have a magical 2020 and a great, happy, fun time for the rest of this year and your New Year's Eve and all of that. And just really live it up, guys. So until next time, as always, hail to the witches, hail Hecate, and blessed be.